G'day, I'm Kate Grarock. How are you? Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm packrafting the Shoalhaven River. I'm doing it in sections. I'm going to break it up into a series of videos. I haven't finished doing it yet, so come along for the ride with me. The Shoalhaven River is a spectacular river. It's about 330 k's from the source to the sea. Now this river has some large dangerous rapids. I think it has up to about class 4 rapids, and so they can be extremely dangerous, and people have drowned in the Shoalhaven River. So I bought myself a packraft and I portage anything that's sort of above a class 2, even some class 2s, because I don't have the skills. I'm doing it more for a beautiful exploration of an Australian river. This is section 1, the headwaters of the Shoalhaven River, and this was certainly an adventure for me. It was 3 days of just flat out walking, hiking, dragging the raft. All credit to those pack rafts. I have dragged the absolute crap out of that thing over rocks, fully loaded with all my gear, and it didn't get a hole. So I hiked in, I got to the headwaters of Shoalhaven, and there was just this massive, big sort of swampy area with sort of mountains all around. It was just so beautiful. And I followed the edge of the swamp for, I don't know, about 3 or 4 kilometers. And then suddenly there's just these 2 big rocky sort of hills that come together, and the Shoalhaven, I swear, it just shoots through a little, and then boom, it's a little creek, and that was just a spectacular spot to see. Further out, once I got through into the farmland, there was a cow. It was like standing across the river, and the river there was probably only, just a bit wider than that, and I was paddling towards it, and there was this cow, like she was standing in the river, and she just looks at me and like blows this, like, it was so cold, big frosties out of her nose, and then sort of just was like staring at me, and then like stamped her feet, and I'm like, that means go away. And it was very clear what she meant, and I didn't really understand at the time what was going on, so I grabbed my raft and sort of gave her a wide berth and hiked around her. As I got past her, I realised she was actually in the process of giving birth, and a little baby calf just came out, and so that was a little bit scary, but also very beautiful. And it was a bloody hard 3 days, but absolutely worth it. I just felt like I was in the middle of nowhere. It was really lovely. at putting these on. They're frozen solid. Hopefully a couple of hours in the sun. Soften up.